There we go. Okay. So I always want to make sure she can still put her hair up into a ponytail. And leave about 1 inch. This is too much. Leave about 1 inch out. And on the edges right here, I'll leave 1 inch as well. Because we don't want people talking behind our back. And telling, saying, oh my gosh, who did her extensions? There we go. Okay. And I always want to do a clean application. So I use very light alcohol spray. I know that's another trick. Yeah, you use a little bit of spray. A, the flyaways are gone. And B, any oily residue she had on her hair now is basically drying and the tape can stick better.
It's called alcohol spray?
No, I just use Kevin Murphy. It has like very fine alcohol, like it's like alcohol mist, almost like a hairspray with alcohol.
So if you look for it, you look for...
I would recommend the Hair Resort Spray Kevin Murphy. Kevin Murphy is life. So you guys want good products, you get all Kevin Murphy products.
Yeah.
Put your head down.
Is it pricey?
It's not cheap, I want to say. Like that spray, I think is like $14.
So she also charged $204 a head.
For her full head, I'll probably do, with all this right now, that'll probably be $12. Yeah. What's up, girl?
Oh, you better rock this.
Yeah. So today it's an early birthday present.
Oh, you know what? That's true.
When's your birthday? Have it ready when, so I can just go. I know, that was my little surprise. I was trying to talk to you to find me somebody, but you never texted me back.
Oh, sorry.
It's so busy. I know, I figured. I was like, oh, they keep Miss Mom busy.
I would have colored my hair black. Yeah.
I wouldn't.
She's like, hold on, I'm going right now. I got the colors.
Okay, so another trick. I know there's a lot of tape extensions that you purchase and they're going to say, oh, there's no heat required, but I still think it'll last better if you apply a titsy tiny heat. Nice. Just so the tape can kind of like tape. Tape is amazing as well because you can do a full head in very little time. Yeah. But don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate it. It's not just like, you know, popping some hair in. You really, really, really have to know how much hair you use in the strand. You have to be precise. You have to be clean. Clean application is the key.
Do you leave it between each
1 inch.
Now that was a good question.
I mean, it depends. You know, it really depends because you want to make sure that you listen to what your client wants, and sometimes, you know, mainly with tape extensions, you get clients that have very thin hair. So you have to do the rows smaller because the clients with thin hair want the most hair.
So I have a question. So if you have somebody that is worried about their hair, you know, they want to...
Mariam?
Yeah.
Can you tell us for people who have like extensions or not the clip-ins, but the clamp-ins, the beads ones, how they like wash and maintain their own hair?
Sulfate-free shampoo, always on hair extensions. Sulfate-free shampoo, moisturizing shampoo, and I have another little trick. Might sound weird to you guys, but I tell all my clients, try to wash your hair in the bathtub. Because when you're in the bathtub and your water is and your hair is floating, you can get in between. And especially with the beaded weft, that's your key to go in between because we have to keep our scalp clean. And a lot of clients that get hair extensions, they don't listen to me, and they stand in the shower, and when water falls onto the hair, it gets really heavy, especially if you have heavy extensions in. So that is probably the best thing you can do, is to lay in the bathtub and get in between.
What if you don't have a bathtub?
In the sink.
Go to a friend's house. To touch you. Find a bathtub. I mean, you don't have to do it every time, you know. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to do it every time, but at least once. Yeah, or you go get your hair washed.
If they're paying $1,300 for hair, they got a bathtub.
Yeah, and that's another thing. I always tell my clients, I'm like, you know,
Maybe even 3.
you pay so much for the hair. Get good products. Get good shampoo. Get good conditioner. And better yet, if you don't want to spend money on a conditioner, get a mask and put the mask in each time you wash it. You know, like you want to keep your extensions as long as possible. And tape extensions you can reuse about 3 to 4 times. And I want to make sure you grab clean strands and down.
So you must be popping on the green. She's got
I'm trying. It's, you know, now these days it's not that easy anymore. I got a little laid onto the Instagram thing.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
And now really good braider. She's like amazing, and she does extensions. So I thought, okay, I'm cool. She started, instead of laying the tape extension under, she taped it like this, which I guess, I don't know, there's some videos out where people do that. But if you don't leave a little bit of space and you lay it down, half of the extension is going to be on your scalp. And it is so itchy and it is so uncomfortable. Like where I just have the client come to me and I do like a quick style or something just because I want to see the extensions, because like I said earlier, our hair sheds. So with the tape extensions, the shedded hair can't really fall next to the other tape extension, so there's no matting. The only thing that can happen is it can mat in between. So with the I-tips and with the keratins, what I do is I kind of like cut the shedded hair off on the side so it can't mat. So it really just has something to do with the maintenance.
How often do you retouch the I-tips?
Every 4 to 5 weeks if they want it retouched. How much hair you use or how much hair extensions you want to put in, always take a ponytail of your client's hair, and then the extension hair has to be a little bit more than what her ponytail is. Yeah, that's how you know. So for her, I would have loved to add a little bit more tape extensions right here, and she has a really blunt cut, so I'm gonna cut it. Do you mind if I cut a little bit?
Oh, no, I don't mind. Go ahead.
Awesome.
Yeah. That blend the line of demarcation.
Yes. If I would have had more extensions, then we probably wouldn't have had to do that. Could have went like higher up and filled this all up. But so.
Oh, you're not even closing the scissors.
I literally just go down.
She's slide cutting.
Yeah. And now you're grabbing some of the extension too?
I try not to.
Oh, okay.
It's easier with like a razor,
Yeah.
because then I go in and
She's not cutting a lot, Amy, so don't.
no, I'm not cutting a lot.
She's just blending.
Yeah.
Put a razor.